Can I say what I want to say?
Of course. This is what Brilliant Idiots is about.
All I want to say is simply this.
Keep your wife off the internet.
Motherfucking internet. Why does your wife have a microphone in her face? Do not allow your wife to start a motherfucking podcast, bro.
Yes.
Okay? There can be one entertainer in this family, and it shall be me. I'm the comedian. I'm out here on this road, and I'm out here getting the money. Let me use some of this money to help you do some other things, yo. Because you don't need a microphone in your face because you going to fuck around and ruin us. All right, not just you, us.
But go watch the episode.
Yes. Alright, so ever since this whole Joseline and Akaash drama has started, everyone has been wondering what Andrew really thinks about all of this. And now we've finally been able to hear his real thoughts on his podcast with Charlamagne. The first thing that stands out is how completely different his behavior is compared to the flagrant response they did with Akaash and Joseline. On flagrant, you could see how restrained he was and how much he held back. The whole response felt scripted, like he was carefully planned in advance just to smooth out things over and do damage control. But when Schulz sat down with Charlamagne, he was way more honest, saying exactly what he thinks, which is wow to see. On flagrant, he was overly polite with Joseline, never confronting her, never even trying to explain how badly she damaged Akaash's reputation. Meanwhile, Charlamagne didn't hesitate to say that she should be banned from posting ever again on the internet, and Schulz is just sitting right there next to him, cracking up laughing. I think he held back during the Response podcast because he still has some respect left for Akaash. After all, they've been friends for a long time. And maybe he just doesn't want to pile on Akaash when he's already going through all of this. But the truth is, by holding back like that, he's actually hurting him even more. I don't know if Schulz realizes it, but Akaash's career is falling apart. And even if we pretend all the accusations against Joseline are fake or taken out of context, the drama has blown up so much that people will remember Akaash for a long time as the cook who married the most shameless whore of all time, instead of addressing the damage Joseline has done to Akaash's image. The only thing we saw on flagrant was them trying to fix her image and painting her not as the slut the internet thinks she is.
And so much of this shit was bullshit. And then there are things that she said.
Tell me what was bullshit.
She was a virgin. She was never a whore.
So that video of her talking about sleeping with a bunch of men was not real?
She never said she slept with it. She said I was popping my pussy at frat parties, and she's a sheltered Indian girl who thought that meant dancing. And then the rest of us were like, what the fuck did you really mean by that? So we had that conversation. But all her being a whore completely out of context.
I'm fine with choosing them about the virginity thing, but I don't see how that changes anything. Even if there wasn't penetration, she admitted to doing all of these other things, and that doesn't magically erase them. Virgin or not, the behavior is the same and the impact is the same. I don't care, and nobody else should either. The real issue is that she humiliated him in front of the entire world with those statements. She should have thought twice before putting that stuff on social media. At the end of the day, her husband is a public figure. That means she has to consider the consequences for him, because every reckless word she says reflects back on his career and reputation. When you look back, she really hasn't been smart about any of this.
She said that Akaash's balls smell like a homeless person.
Damn. Not Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
They call her chicken curry.
God damn. Why would she say that?
That's a good point.
Joking about something like that in private, when it's just the two of them, is one thing, but saying it in front of an audience turns into public humiliation. The fact that Akaash lets her talk like this shows he's basically spineless. Just the existence of these clips of her saying bizarre things like that is proof he's terrified of confronting her about anything. At this point, it's already too late. The damage has already been made. For an entire month we've been watching endless insults, memes, and jokes thrown their way.
Oh, Adam22 sent me a picture of Akaash's face put onto Adam. I gotta get this. But yeah, they were cooking, bro.
Nah, somebody
was
sent another one. They was like, just because you look like, what's the dude from The Simpsons?
Apu.
Just because you look like Apu,
yeah.
Don't be a simp, son.
Oh, there was a song. No. There was a song that was done, and then somebody said that we took down the song, which is absolutely bullshit. We've never done that ever. But and one of the bars was,
God, look at this shit.
One of the bars was, just because you want to be Apu doesn't mean you have to be a simp, son.
Damn.
That's a
That's
hard.
bar.
Damn.
Considering everything that's happened, the best move Akaash and his wife could make is to make an agreement for her to step back from the public spotlight. Not because she can't speak, but because every time she does, it creates a new wave of hate that crashes onto his career. Their private life doesn't need to be broadcasted. Keeping it behind closed doors would protect both of them from unnecessary humiliation. That way, Akaash can begin repairing his image without being sabotaged by the very person closest to him.
And also, she just acknowledges, like, yo, that was stupid. Like, I shouldn't be fucking sharing that. I can see why the audience thought it was this thing. Like, there was a lot of
Well, delete
good
it.
stuff.
Delete the podcast.
Delete ours?
No more influencing. No, I'm talking about her.
Oh, we're working on it.
No influencing. I don't want you don't let your wife be influencers. Don't let your wife be podcasters, man.
Well, it's not about letting.
No.
Let.
No.
Let.
No.
Let.
No.
Let.
No. There's certain things we can't do
Yeah.
because we know that it's detrimental to our situation.
You should just encourage your wife not to.
No, ain't no encourage. No. We gotta stop
Rules.
that. Yeah, some things. No. Some things when they're detrimental to us. No.
I'm glad to see that both of them agree that her podcast should be shut down. It's really not that hard to figure out that this is the only logical move. Also, I was very curious when he said that they're working on it. What does that even mean? Did they have a conversation off camera where they told Giselle that she should stop appearing on social media from now on? That feels way too unlikely. But it's very interesting how Schulz holds back when they're together with Akaash, but then speaks freely everywhere else. I wonder if he's doing that because Akaash has asked him not to make these kind of jokes around him.
Let me ask you a question. What was a more precise targeted strike? The boats in Venezuela? Or
What? I don't want to say it. I want to say it, but I was not gonna say it.
Or what?
You gonna say Akaash's wife's dot?
God damn, bro.
What?
No, I wasn't going to say that.
What?
God.
What?
She doesn't have that. Good.
Oh, she don't?
No.
Oh. I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. I just assume. I didn't never pay no attention. It's one of those things like you don't really pay no attention. If somebody tells you it's there, it's like the Mandela effect. Like, she don't.
Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
This clip honestly shocked me. It makes me wonder what Andrew's real opinion is on this whole Akaash and Giselle situation, because there's no way he would have made this kind of joke on Flagrant with Akaash sitting right next to him. But somehow, the moment he's on a podcast with Charlamagne, he has no problem throwing these kind of comments around. And to be honest, that makes Andrew look like he's a pretty terrible friend to Akaash. The whole podcast gives off this vibe that he's talking behind Akaash's back, like he's low-key excited that his friend made some type of response and he can jump in and rant about it himself. It's not the biggest crime in the world, but it feels really questionable. Andrew would never make this kind of jokes to Akaash's face, yet he will say them the second Akaash isn't in the room.